Hey everyone, hope you guys are all having a good day. Bitcoin hit our support level, so is it time to buy? Let's talk about it here today. So, everybody's kind of spooked because CPI data is coming out tomorrow, PPI on Thursday, and of course, the Fed meeting started today, and we will have the FOMC minutes tomorrow at 11 o'clock Pacific time here. So, a lot of news coming out. The market's kind of tipsy because of that right now. It's not looking that great. However, Bitcoin is in far worse shape than the overall stock market, I have to say. You guys can see the daily charts here, the 4 hour, the 1 hour, the 15 minutes. Everything at this point is pretty darn bearish. However, let's just put this in the scheme of things. I think people are kind of overreacting to this. Bitcoin is dropping. We've been through this so many times before. This should not be new. I think what people are more likely freaking out about is maybe they're over leveraged or they have a large position in altcoins, and those altcoins are coming down much more than Bitcoin. And I think maybe that's where the disconnect is happening right now. So if you guys are looking for potential trade, at this point, it's really more of a dollar cost average like we've been doing, or you can be looking to do a day trade bouncing off of this 50-day moving average right now. The weekly charts, again, are still bearish. Got a bullish move right here as far as the change of characters. Bearish on the MACD, bullish on the stochastic, and bearish on the RSI here. This is not where you want to be swing trading to the moon here. If you're doing a swing trade right now, you believe in your heart of hearts that somehow CPI is going to be good or meets expectations tomorrow, and that's going to pop everything up. It is a massive gamble within itself, but people are going to be doing it, so just make sure you guys have that stop loss there. Now, if Bitcoin has bad CPI tomorrow and we just don't have any good news, you will most likely see Bitcoin heading back down here towards $61,000. That's a long way to go. We're at $66,000, I know, but the fact that CPI is such an important factor in what Bitcoin has been doing as of late, and inflation, stuff like the interest rates, I really believe we would just fall down to that next level over a period of another couple weeks or so. And then you might be looking to buy up more there. The bad side of that is, of course, altcoins would also be coming down even more, and you might be having to just dollar cost average those bit by bit and not going too heavy. 1x or 2x is what your favorite, is going to be your friend. Anything else than that is going to be much, much more difficult, okay? Unless you guys have a lot of cap on the sidelines to play around with here. Now, even though the daily chart is starting to turn bearish, CPI can change that in a hurry. However, just in case you guys don't know, we've been bearish here for the last few hours, or last 24 hours, stuff like that. Bearish signal kicked off here. This would be a short signal. You would have traded right here to your level of support, and so far that was a fantastic trade. So if you guys took it, a couple of you guys sent me screenshots. If you guys took it, congratulations. That was a beautiful, beautiful trade, and it was a day trade. Nothing crazy where you're holding for multiple days, in, out, and you make your profits. That was a beautiful move right here. And the scheme of things, again, Bitcoin's just hovering around support levels. Nothing crazy has really happened yet. It's been a larger move down. Sure, we're down about $3,000, but again, we've been here before, and I guess that kind of like makes me think of this in a different way. But as far as I'm concerned right now, we are still bearish here. We are waiting for things to level off a little bit, and that doesn't seem to be happening at this point in time. You can see how we're still falling. We're going to have to really hold this $66,000 level and see if that can make the case, because we had another level of support kind of around 66,500. And we didn't really hold it all too well. Right there, we bounced pretty much off of it for maybe a few hours, couple hours, and then we kept on coming down here. So I'll probably go live later on the day to talk about this, of course, but that next stop here is probably going to be 64,620, and that's if we do continue to break down here. At this point in time, I think people are kind of just freaking out a little bit. The crash hasn't been as fast as you might have expected. We had an initial drop right here and a little bit more right here. It's been pretty steady so far, so I'm not overly concerned about this one at this point in time. I'm more concerned about, hey, what are altcoins doing at this point? Because Ethereum, still getting rejected off of that trend line over here. Solana right here, getting rejected off of that trend line right there a while ago. We're still coming down, and of course, we talked about this yesterday. We're heading back down to those next levels of support. So I'm looking to buy up more of these tokens at those next levels of support. But again, I'm only doing bit by bit by bit. I put out a video a few days ago talking about how, hey, I'm not really buying Bitcoin because I think Bitcoin can come down more, but altcoins, I'm going to start aggressively attacking those when they hit those levels of support. And we're just now hitting those levels of support now, so I might as well stay true to my word and buy some up. There are a few tokens like Baby Doge making some good moves today. Pepe is actually more neutral today, so there are some tokens doing okay. But for me, it's still something of a, hey, if you want to day trade Bitcoin, If you guys want a dollar cost average, you guys have lots of opportunities. I'd kind of be going more towards altcoins here. And then of course, the way everything's been going, if you guys don't feel like trading, don't. Just relax, wait for CPI data to come out. That'll tell you guys if you're buying too early or buying too late, or if you just want to wait a little bit longer. Because again, the easiest way to trade these moves is to just wait for Bitcoin to break out above these levels of resistance here, here, and well, we didn't break out there, but we can over here eventually. Wait for it to consolidate, and then boom, it takes off. You'll be happy to trade this from here to there, or this to there, instead of buying right here or right here and hoping that it goes up. I'm the guy that buys all of this and then sells up here, or I'm the guy that buys all of this and sells up here. Right now I'm buying all of this to sell up here, which is around $104,000. But that's my strategy. And I'm also going to do some more aggressive swing trades right here, but it's just not there. Remember, if you guys really want to go all in on the cryptocurrency market at this point in time, just wait for the stochastic, RSI, and MACD to all be pointing bullish, and then wait for the breakout above the $73,000 mark. And when we close above that mark, everything should be pretty darn good. As far as today, man, it's been a kind of an abysmal day here across the market. A lot of stuff is on 5, 6, 7%. A few things like Tron is down 0.44, so that's actually doing pretty well. But Bitcoin's still up 8% over the month. Ethereum still up 18% over the month. There's still a lot of green here. Things like XRP, it's XRP, what do you expect? But the way things are going, we're still in an upward fashion. Look at the year to date here, and I know you guys can't see that, so that's my bad. Let me move this over here. There you go, year to date. You see how everything's pretty much still green? That's the way you guys have to think about this. Hold, 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 hold. And if you guys are getting cold feet at all, don't be afraid to scale out at all. I'm not doing so, but you know, if you have a token that's really gone up quite a bit, it's okay. Now, as far as some big news here, I know this was a few days ago, but I still want to talk about it just for a second. Breaking: Robinhood buys Bitcoin and crypto exchange Bitstamp for $200 million. I'm excited about this. I want to see more competition in the workplace. I don't think the SEC is actually going to mess with this all too much. And so I'm waiting to see if this goes forward, everything works out fine. And then Robinhood may have a good place to trade crypto, and maybe they can not have so many fees on there as well. I do believe there's going to be fees on Bitstamp though if they have leverage trading. But besides that, I think it's it's another reason why I'm still actually holding some Robinhood stock here. Thank God. I don't hold as much as I used to, but because I bought around $8. But I'm happy with the investment so far, and maybe they can keep on making me some good money here. Now, last thing, I thought this was just kind of funny to watch. This is exactly what happened today. All of our favorite altcoins chilling on the fence. Bitcoin comes in, and then boom, you can see the horror right there. Yeah, guys, let's hope for the best for Bitcoin here. CPI data is definitely going to be crucial, and as we talked about before, the consensus is for 3.4%. If it's 3.5, it's horrible. If it's 3.4, we're good. If it's 3.3, we are absolutely fantastic as we wait to see what happens with that dollar index, which continues to go higher. This is the weekly chart. We're bouncing and we're going straight up here. We need to find a way to just get smashed back down, okay?